let's go take a look. Well, it's been a few weeks since the tank's been set up, so let's go take a look. Everything's looking really good with it, can't complain. A couple of little bits of algae, but that's to be expected on any new setup. And there we are. Let me shut all the doors and set you up on a tripod so you can get a better look. Okay, well here it is. Stop saying okay, why do we keep doing that? Here it is. Everything's good, as I said. There's a few spots of algae and there's some waste on the sand. Again, to be expected, not an issue. But now it's time to add shrimp, so I'm going to add Amano shrimp, and they will sort out all those small algae issues. They'll keep a bit more water flow inside as it all moves around, and also they'll peck at all the snail waste and whatnot on the bottom. So yeah, let's get those in first. We need to acclimate them. I'm going to drip acclimate them. Some people say you don't have to, but I've got the tubing, why not just do it? It's the best method, really. Right, so the Amanos are in there. I've got 5, probably not enough for this size tank. But that's all they had in the shop, so I'll get some more at a later date as I'm passing. I'm passing later on in the week, so I might get another 5 as well. And they're not too expensive, these, so I think I paid £10 for the 5, which is like $13 or something like that. That's a complete guess. But hopefully that's right. I might just put it over an overlay on the screen of what it actually is. Anyway, let me just put you down. And this is why they're brilliant. See, look at this guy getting to work straight away, feeding on, looks like a little bit of surface algae, maybe some diatoms, and shrimp, snail poo. So yeah, we don't want that sitting there, so that's perfect. And just look at that duckweed. How can you not like that? How can you not like that? It's just lovely. So green. It's been a few days since adding the Amanos now, and as you can see, I'm getting a little bit of algae in certain spots. There's a bit of waste everywhere. I want to be as true as I can with all of this, so that's why I'm showing you the dirty side of a no-filter tank. Now, I haven't been keeping up with my water changes massively, and that's because of this beast of a project that I've had going on. That's all good now. That's all settled. I'll leave a card to the making of this, because if you haven't seen this video, I think you'll really enjoy it. So go take a look. It's a new home for Pancho, effectively, with some nice quick fish that he's really unlikely to catch as well. But anyway, back to the nature aquarium tank. So you can see I've kept it nice and thick at the top with all of the duckweed, just to inhibit a bit of the light. But look how well the plant growth is going at the back there. It was nowhere near that tall, and to be honest, quite soon I might need to do a first trim. In fact, I'll let it grow to the top first, or near the top. Trim it all right back so I can get double the amount of growth. But look at that Hygrophilia pinnafitada, Hygropino in the middle there. Loads of new growth on that actually, and you can just see, if I zoom in the middle, you can just see there like some new baby leaves coming through as well. But that's going really well. The Amano's settled in really well. I've counted all 5 again since. The trident fern's taken off. A few little spots of algae, I don't know if you can tell, but right in the middle of the centre of the screen there's like a little clump. Oh, there's a little Amano as well. Look, he's doing well. But yeah, so let's do a nice big water change, clean up the glass a bit, refresh some of this duckweed because it's been in there quite a while. You want to remove it so that then more can grow, so you can use it to export your nutrients, or excess nutrients anyway. And yeah, okay, let's crack on. joys of duckweed. So we've removed a load of the water. I've noticed that this panel or pane of glass this side has got quite a bit of green spot algae. Now that'll just be the excess light from this tank hitting the side, because all the other panes of glass are completely fine. So we'll just wipe that off quickly. I use, it looks like it's pretty much going to come off with a wipe. I just use a bit of kitchen towel, paper towel, toothbrush in the corners if it's needed, but it won't be at this stage. So yeah, I'll just give it a wipe off, and then after that, all I really do at this stage is just fill back up with water and let the tank do its thing. I've cleared out most of the waste from the front, reset the sand in the right places, and then just leave it again. Okay, I was wrong, that's on there quite well. I'm going to get a razor blade instead. Right, that's all the general stuff we need to do for now. At least until it's time to trim. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's looking really healthy. That's nice. Yeah, until it's ready for the trim. So we'll put back some fresh water in. Not too much. Don't want to upset the balance or anything. It's doing its own thing at the moment in there. It's best just to leave it alone. People fiddle too much with their tanks and it just messes up the balance. And let it get balanced itself. All I've done, drain a bit of water, suck out some waste, fill it back up again. That's all you need to do at this stage. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that video, and if you did, then please consider clicking the subscribe button for me. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually a little bit darker in here than usual because the lights are winding down. I managed to get everything done in time, so it's all good. I think it's safe to say that the tank is really on the right track now. It's only at this point, so it's probably been about a month after setup. It's only at this point now that I'm considering it to start getting balanced. There's actually no algae at all anymore, apart from the green spot algae that you see on the glass, but then that's normal for every single aquarium. It's not like just because it's a no filter aquarium. Every aquarium I've got here, low light, high light, all of that, all of them get green spot algae on the glass. I get quite a few people actually messaging me asking about it and how to get rid of it. Just clean your glass regularly. It goes. It's not a problem, is it? It's not going to hurt. Just like once a day just to go over your glass. Not even once a day, but yeah, anyway, that's another video. That's not really a video, it's just a point. But yeah, make sure you do click subscribe because you want to see the next video, because the next video now is the fun bit. Now we get to add the fish, and I've decided actually I'm going to add a heater into this one. I'm not that worried about a heater. I don't think that takes anything away from it, but it does mean I can just add a different variety of fish. Otherwise I'm stuck with white cloud mountain minnows and danios again, which, you know, you guys have seen. I've got them all. I've got them in the tank behind me. You know, I want to go for something else. I want to go for tropical in that tank.
Let me know what you think. What would you like to see in there? I've actually got an idea of what I want to put in the tank already. I'll give you a clue, it's orange. Anyway guys, I'll catch you next time and thanks for watching.